love and gratitude. These mementos depict various art forms of India and have been created by our own students. Our chairman, sir, Shri S.K. Sachdeva.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please.
Our academic advisor, Mrs. Kiran Gambhir. Our mentors, Dr. R.C. Chadda. And Dr. S.N. Maheshwari. We are also extremely obliged by the presence of Dr. Ms. Namita Sharma, Principal, Queens Valley School.
Wait.
And Ms. Sudha Sadangi, Headmistress, Sri Ram Girls School. Kindly hoist the national flag to mark the occasion. All are requested to stand in respect of the national anthem.
Members of the Managing Committee of Sachdeva Global School, Professor R.C. Chadda, Dr. S.N. Maheshwari, Mrs. Kiran Gambhir, Mrs. Sumanna Dutt Sarkar, Madam Dr. Namita Sharma, and Madam Sudha Sugandhi. Teachers, staff members, and dear students. On the occasion of 70th Independence Day of our country, it gives me great pleasure and satisfaction to extend to you all my heartiest and warmest greetings. 15th August is most certainly a day of happiness and pride for all of us. On this day in 1947, we won our freedom under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation, through truth and non-violence. It is a moment of celebration, a day to pay tribute to the martyrs because of whose struggle and sacrifice we are breathing an air of freedom. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, echoed this sentiment when he said, "At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom." During the last 69 years, our country has made tremendous progress in almost all spheres. We have become an example for others to emulate. We are striving continuously to empower especially our weaker and underprivileged section of our population socially and economically through several welfare schemes such as NREGA, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Sansad Gram Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Children are the biggest strength of our country. Specific legislative measures have been taken to ensure that our children get good education and are well nurtured. The economy is being continuously opened up and rules liberalized to make India a safe and lucrative destination of investment for foreign institutional investors. The Make in India campaign, Startup, Digital India and Skill India programs are expected to give a strong impetus to the country's industrialization. It is heartening to note that today India is a rising power, a country emerging as a global in science, technology and innovation. However, in spite of all these positive developments, India as a nation has its own constraints and obstacles. More than 1/3 of the Indian population still suffer from abject poverty and extreme illiteracy. In spite of all tall claims, both our agricultural and manufacturing sectors have yet to recover fully. Unemployment amongst the youth is making them desperate and frustrated. Thus, there is tremendous work for us to do on our social and economic agenda. Today, therefore, I wish to convey to you, the young generation, that the future belongs to you. You have to rededicate yourself to build a new India, an India that is united in thoughts, not divided by religion and language, an India that is united in our Indianness, not divided by caste and region, and an India that is caring and inclusive. Let us therefore take a solemn pledge on this auspicious occasion that we, the people of this beautiful country, will live as one family, and each of us will be sincerely nationalist, vehemently possesses and pursue the arduous desire to create a better India, an India free of corruption, terror, poverty, unemployment, malnutrition, disease, ignorance and inequality. May I now request you to please say after me with full vigor at your command this beautiful, powerful and patriotic slogan 3 times. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind!